Everyone, once again welcome to revision class. This is the class for Civics, chapter number 2nd. Today is 22nd January 2021. Today we are going to revise the chapter number 2nd. Let's move. Chapter number 2 is speaking diversity and discrimination. Topic is revision. Today on 22nd January 2021, we are going to revise the whole chapter in a short gist form, as well as we are going to do the question answers of this chapter. Moving further, first see equality. So equality for all and always. This presentation already I placed in my explanatory classes. Here we are seeing the people from the different race, different colors, and all should have equal status. So equality for all, and it should be always. Sorry for that. Next, differences and prejudices. India is a country with numerous diversity, yet the diversity is not always celebrated. We feel safe and secure with people who look, talk, dress and think like us. People also from attitude and opinion about those who are different from them. When these peoples are negative, they become prejudiced. We can be prejudiced about many things: people's religious belief, the skin tone, the region or the area from where they are coming, then the language they are speaking, the clothes they are wearing. These prejudices may hurt people at the time when their dignity is violated. So dear cadet, this slide is speaking about how many types of differences are present and how the people are prejudiced by their look, by their appearance, by their talking manner, by their thinking way, by their attitude, and so on. By this photograph, you can clearly understand about the differences and prejudice. Here you can see this photograph is speaking the color and this one, right? Here you can see how the people are having the differences and prejudicing each other. What is differences and prejudices? Already I explained you in our previous classes. Moving further to see what is stereotype. When we fix people into one image, we create a stereotype. Okay, so what is stereotype? So when we fix people into one image, we create stereotype. We fit people into an image that the society has framed around us, like girls are soft and boys are tough. For this purpose, already we did one activity in that the 10 sentences were placed and we have to specify which are for the girls and which are for the boys. Stereotypes stops us looking at the people as unique individuals with a special quality. They stop people from doing what they are good at. So by seeing this image, you can understand. Next, moving further. Inequality and discrimination. These all points I have taken in my regular class. Again, in a short gisted form, we are revising it for our annual exam preparation. So in the part inequality and discrimination, discrimination happens when people act on their prejudice or stereotype. What is prejudice? What is stereotype is clear to you. How the discrimination is happening when the peoples are acting on their prejudices and stereotypes. If you do something to put other people down, if you stop them from taking part in certain activities and taking up job, or stopping them from living in a certain neighborhood, prevent them from taking water from the same well or from the hand pump, or not allow them to drink tea in the same cup or a glass as other. So that's final, you are discriminating against them. So the following point speaking about how the peoples are showing the inequality view. All the person, those who are behaving like this, they are discriminating against them. While talking, while giving job, while living in a certain area, not allowing them to take water from the same well or from the hand pump or from any purpose which is related to shows the discrimination. Discrimination can take place because of several reasons. You probably recall from the previous chapter, that's chapter number 1, Understanding Diversity. In that already we had seen the story of the two boys, Samir Ek and Samir Do. Both were different from each other in many ways. Okay? For example, they belongs to different religion. This is an aspect of diversity. However, this diversity can also be a source of discrimination. The people are discriminating against each other on the basis of religion also. So children, here the people can discriminate each other on the basis of religion, Hindu and Muslim. Because in Samir Ek and those story, one boy was Hindu and one boy was Muslim. Group of people who may speak a certain language, follow a particular religion, live in a specific region, etc., may be discriminated against as their custom or a practice may be seen as inferior. Moving further, another difference between the two Samirs was in their economic background. Samir though was poor. This difference, as you have read earlier, is not a form of diversity but of inequality. Both the boys, their economic status was different, their economic background was different. Samir though, he was poor. He was selling newspaper on the road. And Samir Ek was going to school. The story already we started in the chapter number 1. That shows the inequality, that is not diversity. People who are poor do not have the resources or the money to meet their basic needs of life, such as food, clothing and shelter and so on. They experience discrimination in offices, in hospitals, in school or any area where they are treated badly because they are poor. With their economic background, the people are discriminated in schools, hospitals or in offices. Next, some people may experience both kind of discrimination. They are poor and they belong to the groups whose culture is not valued. Tribals, some religious group and even particular region are discriminated against for one or more of these reasons. So you can understand here the background, economic background, the area from where they are coming, how the person is discriminating to another person. In the following section, we will look to how a famous Indian was discriminated against. That means we are going to talk and discuss about Dr. Bhimrao Ambedkar, father of Constitution. This will help us to understand the way in which the caste was used to discriminate against large number of people. So inequality and discrimination follow these points. Discrimination happens when people act on their prejudice or stereotype or when they are treat people unequally. So people are stopped from using resources of the society, taking up certain activity, job or living in a certain area. They are discriminated upon. Diversity can be a source of discrimination. These following points very important to understand this chapter. Discrimination can be due to religion, language, culture, or practices, or any other. Economic status can also be lead to discrimination. Just we had seen in the story of Samir Ek and Samir Do. One boy was belonging from a rich status and another was belonging to the poor status. Poor people who do not have enough money to meet their necessity are discriminated by the society. And so on, the tribal people are also experience the discrimination as they are poor also and they are belonging to certain another reason and they are following other culture and which is not valued at all. Next, on being discriminated. The people, those who are discriminated, we are going to see the story. Here I was talking about this point. Dr. Bhimrao Ambedkar, father of the Indian Constitution, had experienced discrimination due to his caste. Later in his life, he fought for equality, for rights, equal rights for Dalit people. Discrimination not only stopped people from taking up economic activities, but also deny them respect and dignity. So by seeing this example, we can understand people performing the certain tasks were looked down by the society. This is formed the basis of caste system. People who perform in a job were placed in the lower rungs of the hierarchy in the caste system, and they were treated as untouchable and do not enjoy equal right in the society. That's all faced by Dr. Bhimrao Ambedkar. Next, people who belong to the caste and faced discrimination. Here the few photographs are there and the person who fought for the discrimination is there. Nansen, Rohilala, Mandela and Martin Luther King Jr. And Dr. Bhimrao Ambedkar already we are knowing about. Next, striving for equality. People from different backgrounds fought against the British to get freedom. Our leaders were aware to make all the peoples to be united because there were number of inequality present in our country and how the discrimination is practiced. The writer of the Constitution also said the respect of diversity was a significant element in ensuring inequality. So by these two images you can see there was the equality in our India. How the people from the different background, culture, caste, custom, they moved together to fight against Britishers. Striving for equality, as we studied in the previous slide, many leaders such as Dr. Bhimrao Ambedkar fought for the rights of the Dalit. These leaders set a vision and goal in Constitution to ensure that all the people of India were considered equal. This equality became the key value to unite all the people of India. This is the image of Dr. Bhimrao Ambedkar. Next, striving for equality in that as per our Constitution. So this is the Constitution of India preamble. In your textbook, on the first page, you can see that. This is the first page of the Indian Constitution preface. That is called as preamble. Everyone has equal right and opportunity. Untouchability is mandated by the law. People are free to choose the kind of work they want to do. Government jobs are open to all. Government should also take steps to realize the equality for specialized marginalized community, and thus India become a secular country. So the Constitution of India, you please go through this one. This is the slide presentation video, so I kept the image in this one. Bharat Ka Samvidhan, Constitution of India, preamble. You can please read this. in our regular class already I shown to you. Next, so the people enjoy the freedom of profession and propagate the religion of their choice without any fear of discrimination. Then the maintenance of the equality and diversity in our country is all about that. The writer of the Constitution stated there should be respect for the diversity was a significant element to ensure the equality in our country. Dear cadets, moving further to see question answer. Again we are going to revise the question answer, and we are seeing first the match the following. So match the following statement in a way that challenges stereotype. First, two surgeons were sitting down to lunch when one of them make a call on the mobile phone. So the correct answer, making a call, it's really, you have to choose the option from 1, 2, 3, 4. So making a call to speak something. So third one is the answer, to speak with a daughter who had just returned from school. The boy who won the drawing competition went to the dance. So on a wheelchair to collect the prize as winning, so moving to receive prize. One of the fastest athlete in the world, then what happened is suffers from the chronic asthma. She was not well off but had a dream to become an astronaut, which she did. So let's check out the correct answers. How to write it? In this way you have to write the question and its correct answer. The question, its correct answer. The question, its correct answer, and the last one also. Please see it. Those who are still remaining to write the question answers of this chapter, please do it. Moving to the next question. How can the stereotype that the girls are burden on the parents affect the life of the daughter? Imagine this situation and list at least 5 different effects that the stereotype can have on the way daughters get treated in the house. So there can be 5 negative effects which are mentioned below. They don't receive proper love and care from the family if this discrimination will be there. But before discussing this, I am telling you clearly, at my home also, I am having one sister. But we don't have any type of discrimination at our. Nowadays the situation has been changed. But still in few areas the situation is still seen. So the people, those who are educated, they understand the equality. They are giving the equal opportunity to the boy and the girl in a family. But we are only just revising as the question is given in our textbook. They discontinue their education, hence their dreams and goals are unfulfilled. They don't get educated. They are asked to do all household work. They are not allowed to go out and make new friends. So nowadays these all practice are, I don't think so it is present in our society. Only in few areas it may be or may not be. Next, what does the Constitution say with regard to the equality? Why do you think it is important for all people to be equal? Our Constitution says everyone has equal rights and opportunity. All are equal to compete for government job. People can choose any kind of group of work they want to do, and untouchability is a crime and illegally and abolished. Next, this chapter is also over. In the revision form already we had seen what equality is speaking, stereotype is there, prejudication is there, how discrimination is happening on the basis of different things. Lastly, we have seen all the question answers, and how to write the answers. I am telling a simple one. Please read the chapter once more If you are still not feeling to get the answer of that question from the textbook and the reference answer which I had given to you, please let me know that, and finally we are going to understand once more to make you more clear on that particular topic. Thanking to each and everyone. Jai Hind, be safe and secure at your home.